G'day guys, today I'm going to change the harmonic balancer on the AUX-R8. Not too difficult, bit of a pain in the ass, but we'll get it done. Alright, first I'm going to start off by moving this bracket for the top radio hose. Ah, fuck. Take off the intake snorkel, remove the thermo fans, we'll do that and then we'll go from there. Do these. Yeah, it's a bit grotty. I have to give that a clean. Take the snorkel off. 2 Phillips head screws. Let's chuck that fucker over there. Alright, thermo fan's got a plug. Just push the pin in, pull it back. You got a 10mm there. 10mm there. That's to remove the fans so you can get the harmonic balancer puller in. Okay, once the fans are out, there's a bracket down here. It's 2 12mm bolts. Gonna have to take it off so the harmonic balancer can come back far enough. Okay. Once that bracket's out of the way, we can take the bolt off, which is 15mm. Just push down on the tensioner and pull the belt off. Okay. Now, obviously you need a large ratchet, breaker bar, or a torque wrench, and a 15/16 socket. Now if it was an automatic, I'd just leave it wedged against here, maybe get someone to support that blade, just crack the key a little bit. Probably better to undo the plugs to the coil back so it doesn't fire up, but because this is manual, don't need to worry about that. I just put it in first, pull the handbrake on, and ready to undo it. Alright, once you've got it cracked, just undo the bolt. Make sure the washer comes out with it. Alright, now I get the harmonic balancer puller. Okay. Now, harmonic balance puller either has bolts or studs. Mine's got sort of studs. Make sure it's got the front there. And you set it up such a way so it sits into the crank without damaging the crank. Keep your tension on it, just start doing it up. And again, if you have an automatic, this is a little difficult. You may have to put something to stop it from turning. Sometimes there's enough compression to hold it, but again, mine's manual, so just lock it in a gear. that's it. It's off. Okay, once you've got the new one, it'll have some sort of grease or something. Bit of WD in a rag, something like that. Give it a clean, make sure it's all nice and clean and spotless. But the keyway, always run just a little bit of RTV silicone, just in case any oil weeps past the crank, comes out the front of the bolt. Annoying oiling. So I just put a little bit in there to seal it up. Also get a little bit of engine oil, just a little bit around it, just to lubricate the seal a bit. And then we'll get ready to put it back on. A little bit of RTV in there, just in the keyway, a little bit of engine oil on it. There we go, put it. You just might have to rotate a little bit to find the keyway. There we go. Just jiggle it on as far as you can by hand. Should be able to get the bolt in, and it gets enough turns on it so you can actually start to pull it on using the crank bolt. Anyway, we'll start doing it up. As you see, it slowly pulls it all the way back on. Once you got it up pretty tight, set torque wrench to 125 Newton meters and keep going until it clicks. And like I said before, this is manual, so I've locked it in 4th gear. But if you have an automatic, a little trick I have done a few times before. Look at this on here. Won't use this belt, but I'll give you an idea. Is you get an old belt, wrap it around the harmonic balancer, tight as you can with a pair of vice grips. Lock the vice grips onto the belt so it's kind of gripping the pulley, and hold it with your left hand as tight as you can. It may end up rubbing up against this pulley or something, so be very careful, and should give you enough grip to torque it up to 125. Alright, so now I've got to put the belt back on. Put the thermo fans back in. Got to put this bracket back on for this hose. And yeah, alright, well, I'll put the bracket, the belt and the fans, and I'll be back. Alright, once you got the belt on, got the bracket, got the thermo fans in. Most important, don't forget to plug them in. Just move these out of the way. Old transmission core lines. It's another story. Alright, now go find that. I'll go find that snorkel I threw away. Snorkel. Two Phillips head screws. Alright, I'm going to check the snorkel. I'll put this bracket. Probably not a necessity, but once again, it's there for a reason, so I'll put it back on. Just pull that across because mine, for some reason, is very close to that. Ah, yeah, poor stuff. This bracket. Alright, just eyeball it. Let's go start it up. Obviously it's in fourth.